Hi there. So in this video today, we're going to talk about exactly how we generate leads and appointments for our clients. Okay. So the reason why I'm making this video, instead of just trying to make you jump on a call with me, is to be completely upfront with you with what we do and actually show you the value upfront. And then if you see the value in what we have to offer, then you can go ahead and actually book a call with myself, and we can talk further. So just before we jump in, I just want to show you some of the results that we've had recently. Now, this particular email here, I received this yesterday. Okay, so Harvey just started out with my program. He's been an agent for maybe 2 years, and throughout that time, it's been up and down. Yeah, so jumping from vendor to vendor, because most of them he has no idea what the vendors actually do as far as what the ads say. A lot of times people think it's free. So when he came to us, we created his ads for him, and he saw exactly what ads we made, what articles we wrote, and so on. And he was very happy. And as you can see here, after his first 40 leads that he got from us, okay, I sent him an email to kind of get an update as to how the program is going for him. And so far, he wrote, at the time of the email, he had written 6 applications over the weekend, which came to about 4,351 bucks in annual premium. Okay, and he was likely going to close more. Okay, so that's Harvey. Then we also have Tony here, who he sent me this email last week. Again, from the first 41 leads that he got. Okay, I sent him an email just to kind of get some feedback. He had written 6,127 bucks in annual premium, with still one or two more that he would likely get. And on top of that, he had booked an annuity appointment from these leads. Okay, so this video today is for you if you no longer want to buy these quote unquote high quality leads that have actually already been called by 20 other agents. Yeah, if you're tired of paying over 25 bucks a lead from vendors, and you have absolutely no idea what the ads say, because when you call the leads up and you say life insurance, people hang up the phone on you, or they even at times are very rude to you. Yeah, and this is also for you if you want to stop jumping from vendor to vendor, hoping that the next one would be the breakthrough. And this is for you if you've actually tried to generate your own leads. Maybe you purchased a course, you tried to do the ads yourself, and it turns out actually it's a lot harder than the the people selling the course made it out to be. Right, it's much harder than that, and it's actually a full-time thing, and so you want someone else to do it for you. So, without any further ado, let's actually get into exactly what it is that we do. Okay. So, we as a company, we work as your in house lead generation company. Okay. We generate your leads for you as your own personal marketing team. So, we take care of all the technical stuff, but the bonus is you pay less for the leads, number one, because you will likely pay for the leads at cost, number one. Number two, you will see exactly what your leads have seen before they actually have booked a call with you or have signed up to speak to you. You will see exactly what ads they saw and what articles they saw. Okay, and in this video here, I'm going to show you exactly what that whole customer journey looks like for your leads. Okay, so I'm going to show this to you using one of the agents that we have, who has been working with us now for well over 7-8 months, Gordon James. I'm going to show you what we've done for him and how we are going to do exactly the same thing for you as well. Okay. So the first thing that we do for every client that we work with is we create a business page on Facebook. Okay, where we have your name and picture there. The reason why we do that is so that when people see your ads, they know that when they click and sign up, that they're going to talk to you specifically. And that's very important, because that stops people. Well, it reduces the likeliness of them being upset when you call them, right? Because, well, they signed up expecting you to call them. So that's the first thing. The second thing that we do is we create ads that makes it very nice and clear that it's life insurance and that there's going to be a cost involved. Okay. So when somebody reads this and they sign up, There's no confusion as to what this is. It's very clear that they're signing up for coverage and that they will have to pay something. But here's what we do know. Most people, when they see ads on Facebook or any other platform for that matter, they don't actually read the entire thing. They just read the first few lines, and if it looks interesting, they'll just click and sign up. And the problem with that is that that's how you end up with a bunch of people that when you call them up, they're like, "Oh, I didn't know if it was life insurance or what or whatever excuse that they come out with." So what we do to make sure that the people that are signing up have real intent to buy and know that it's life insurance is when they see the ads and they click on it, we don't just take them to a form, we take them to an article like this one here. Okay. And in the article, we do three things. Number one, we create urgency. We talk about the rising cost of funerals and how so many people have had to go into debt trying to pay for the funerals of their loved ones. The second thing that we do is we position life insurance as the only sensible answer to this issue. And then we end the article finally here by making it very nice and clear that there's going to be a cost involved. Okay. So at this point, this is a lead that understands exactly what this is and they have real interest. Okay. And then once they've read all of that, we have the questionnaire that starts here. In total, we actually ask them 15 questions, okay, that they have to fill out manually. They have to fill out each and every question manually within that form. And then once they submit the form, okay, we send them to your calendar, okay, and we will actually create that calendar for you as well. And in the calendar, they will be able to see times and dates that you are available, okay, and they can actually go ahead and book a call with you. And the way that this makes a difference is that it really makes a difference in the amount of people that pick up the phone, because these are people that have said, I want to be called. Yeah. And they know who you are because they've seen your business page. They will see your name and photo on the calendar again. And then once they sign up on the calendar, we are going to send them text message reminders leading up to that phone call. Okay. And then on the phone call, you do what you do best. And that's how it's with this process right here that we're able to see results like I showed you at the beginning of the video. And not only that, we have more. Again, everything that I'm showing you right now as far as the results and these testimonials here are from the last 7 days. Okay, so I'm not pulling things from 2 years ago or anything like that. These are results from the last 7 days alone. This guy here, Owen. He is not even a full-time agent. Okay, he works part-time. As you can see here, after he received his first 15 leads, I sent him an email to ask him, okay, how did you do with the leads? As you can see, he had written 3 applications. He's really happy with the leads. And again, guys, I'm not showing you crazy, outlandish results that that these are just one-off things. No, I'm showing you the average agent here. And this guy, not only is he not an average agent, he's even a part-time agent. He has another job that eventually he wants to leave. But again, you can see that the return on investment is making so much sense. Okay. And then we also have another guy, Cody. He just got his 40 leads. Okay, and out of the 40 leads, he wrote nearly $5,000 in annual premium, with a couple more in the pipeline. We have George here, who he's doing nearly 80 leads a week. Out of the 80 leads a week, he wrote 13 applications. We have Jen here, who has written again over $4,000 in annual premium after the first 40 leads. We have Andrew here, who after 52 leads, Andrew here is also a part-time agent in Family First Life. He spent in total $980. Let's just say $1,000. And as you can see, he is on track to writing $8,000 in annual premium from these leads alone. Okay. So again, guys, I'm not just trying to show you all the crazy results. I'm showing you, real agents, the average guys just like you, who, because a lot of times when I look at other companies, they show you these one-off results that they have. Again, these here, like, I mean, I'm showing you this guy. He's also a part-time agent. He has another big business. I showed you another agent before as well, Owen. He also has a job. So yeah, these are the kind of results that you can expect with our leads, simply because we educate those leads. We make sure that they know what it is that they are signing up for. And we make them book a call as well. So that's what we do. Now, okay, so let's talk about the pricing. I know that you've probably been waiting for this now. So here's how the program works. Okay, now we're not one of these companies that's going to charge you 5,000, 7,000, or 10,000 bucks just to get started. We're not one of those guys. What we do have is a monthly management fee of 1,500 bucks. Okay, and this goes towards us creating and managing the ads on a daily basis. Now, if you're not familiar with running ads, then you're probably thinking, well, what is there to do on a daily basis? Now, ads, when you create them, it's not a case of you create one ad and now this ad is going to now work for forever. It doesn't work like that. The way that it works is that you create an ad and it works for 1 or 2 days, then you have to go and create a new one because the old one doesn't work anymore. Okay, so that's why even agents that manage their own ads, at some point they think, okay, well, this is a bit of a full-time job. They just want somebody else to deal with it. So that's what we do for 1,500 bucks a month. Okay. Now, this is not a commitment that you have to make for like 2, 3, 4, 5 months. It's month to month. So you can do month 1 and then you can pause and then you can come back, or you can just stop. Yeah. So this is a month to month. There's no contract that keeps you in or anything like that. Okay. So 1,500 bucks a month for us to create and manage ads on a daily basis. And then you will pay for the leads at cost directly to Facebook or whichever other platform we decide to use at the time. Now, in this example that I've given you here, so prior to showing you the pricing, I showed you the process that the lead goes through. That was using Facebook. Now, we don't always only use Facebook. Sometimes Facebook doesn't work as well. So then what we do is we use other platforms like YouTube, even TikTok. Okay. And the average cost per lead on all of those platforms for final expense leads is always around 10 bucks a piece. Okay. Now, what does that look like as a total cost? Okay. Because you're paying us 1,500 bucks a month and then you're paying for the leads at cost directly to those platforms. And those average cost per lead comes to about 10 bucks a lead. So let's look at an example. Okay. Let's say, you decide to do 50 leads a week. Now, I know that you see 30 leads, 50 leads, and 80 leads. Those are just examples. That doesn't mean that these are packages, okay, that you can only do 30 leads or 50 leads or 80 leads. You can choose to do 31 leads, 32 leads. Yeah. These are just examples so that you can see what the number will look like over the course of a month. So let's say that you decide to do 50 leads. Now, the reason why I'm choosing 50 leads is that tends to be the average that most agents start out on. Okay. So if you do 50 leads a week and the average cost per lead is 10 bucks a piece, that means 50 leads times 10 bucks means that you're spending 500 bucks per week to generate those 50 leads a week. In a month, which is of course 4 weeks, it means that you will spend 2,000 bucks in total for the entire month to generate a total of 200 leads. So 200 leads is basically 50 leads per week for 4 weeks. Yeah. Now, if you've paid us 1,500 and you've spent 2,000 bucks to generate 200 leads, that brings your average cost per lead to about 17 bucks and 50 cents. Okay. Now, for these types of leads that we generate here, where people see the ad that talks about life insurance, they go to an article and then they fill out a form that has over 15 questions. These leads do not usually sell for anything less than 25 bucks a piece. You can go on any other company that has this level of intent in terms of the leads that they generate, and you will see that the cost per lead for them is never less than 25 bucks a lead. But here, because we're generating the leads at cost and we have a fixed management fee, that's why you're able to get those leads much cheaper. And what that also means is because the 1,500 that you pay us is fixed, no matter how many more leads you decide to generate. So therefore, if let's say instead of doing 50 leads a week, you decide to do 80 leads a week, doing exactly the same maps, the cost per lead goes from 17.50 to about 14 bucks and 60 cents. Now, if that, like, some people might find this a little bit confusing, so please go ahead and pause the video now, look at the maths, and then it will make a little bit more sense. Okay, so this is how the program works. Now, in terms of return on investment, okay, what can you expect from 50 leads a week? The average agent that's on our program at the time of recording this video right now, we have just over 128 agents on the program, from people that are pretty new to the business to people that are very seasoned. Okay, now the average that someone will write from 50 leads is anywhere from about 4,000 bucks in annual premium to about 6,000 bucks in annual premium from 50 leads. Okay, so therefore in a month you can expect to write anywhere from between 16 to about 25,000 bucks in annual premium for the entire month. Okay, so that's the kind of return of investment that you can expect, and we've made the program affordable, meaning that, let's say here you see you're paying us 1,500 and you're spending 2,000 on the platforms to generate these 200 leads. That's not an upfront cost. Okay, so it's not 3,500 that you have to pay upfront. The only thing that's upfront is the 1,500. The remaining 2,000 here is spread evenly over the month. Okay, so let's say we're spending 2,000 a month. Okay, that means that in a month you'll be spending around 65 bucks to 70 bucks per day to generate leads. Now that can change depending on how fast you want your leads, but let's just say that you wanted leads to come in consistently, you'd be spending around 70 bucks a day. Okay, so that's how the program works. We've made it very affordable. Now, with the way that we've also kind of designed the process that we generate the leads to make sure that it's high intent, you will cover your investment within the first week, assuming that you are great over the phone, which I assume you are. Okay, if you're well trained over the phone, you know that you are a good closer. Within the first week of getting around 50 leads, you should cover the entire cost for the month, and then after that is just profits, right? And on top of that, out of the 50 leads that you generate, a lot of these people will book themselves into an appointment with you, because we send them to your calendar, and what have you. So if you're one of these agents that's been struggling, jumping from vendor to vendor, hoping that the next one will be the best one, then this program right here is for you. Why? Because we basically come in as your personal marketing team and we generate your leads for you. You see everything that we do. You see the ads that we use. You see what the ads say. So you have full clarity and full reassurance that no misleading ads or anything like that is being used, and you're being put in a position where you're going to be able to actually write some business to make sure that you are successful. Okay, now on this program right here, on this exact program right here, I have agents that have been working with me since 2019. Okay, from agencies, from IMOs like Family First Life and what have you. Have agents from there that have been working with me since 2019 until now. They're still seeing success. Why? Because we make sure that their leads understand that it's life insurance and that there's going to be a cost involved. We don't use any confusing ads. We don't use anything that's going to mislead the person into thinking that it's anything other than life insurance. So once again, if you've been struggling to find a good vendor, okay, and you're tired of actually buying leads and you want to generate your own leads in-house so that you can reassure yourself that these leads know what they are signing up for, and that those leads are not being sold to other people or anything like that, then this is the program to go with. Okay, so I look forward to talking to you soon. If this is something that you think is going to benefit you, based on what I have shown you here, then I look forward to talking to you on the phone soon. Take care.